Good morning, aloha from Florida. Look at Luna. Nice and high in the sky, so is the sun. They are very close together at the moment. The sun and moon are about the same size and altitude. There's an electromagnetic dance between them. The sun is electrical in nature. There is a theory that the moon is plasma. I want to bring your attention to two things. One, right now you can only see the illuminated part of the moon. You cannot see the darker part that is not illuminated. But when the moon is waxing, these are just my observations, you can still see the rest of the moon that is not illuminated. So the sun and moon are about the same size and altitude, and they are both their own light source. According to the Book of Enoch, the sun is 7 times brighter than the moon. The sun, according to observation, is faster than the moon. It laps the moon about once a month. When it does, that's when we have a new moon. That's when the moon completely disappears from vision. You cannot see it at all. No optical equipment can see it. No scientific equipment can even detect it. The moon is simply not there every 28 days for a new moon. So where does it go? If it was just a dusty rock in space, we would still be able to see it. The heliocentric hypothesis says that this bright sun here hits the Earth and we have something called Earthshine. Now this is according to the heliocentric delusion. If that were true, then the Earthshine would reflect back into space and we would still be able to see the moon. But we do not. We do not see it at all during a new moon. New moon happens when the sun laps the moon once a month. The constellations rotate over our heads around Polaris the fastest, and then the sun moves the next fastest, and then the moon moves the slowest. The other planets, which are also known as wandering stars, all move on their individual circuits in beautiful spirograph patterns around the magnetic center of our Earth, but over the surface of our flat and stationary Earth. Something else about the moon. If the heliocentric nonsense were true, the moon phases would reverse every 6 months because the Earth and the moon would be on the opposite side of the huge burning ball of gas. So the moon phases would reverse every 6 months because the light is coming from the opposite direction. But in reality, our observable reality debunks the globe. In reality, the moon phases are always exactly the same. So look into this for yourself. You can believe that the moon is a tiny dusty rock close to Earth. You can believe that the sun is a huge burning ball of gas 93 million miles away, but you certainly can't prove it. You even have electrical engineers putting forth their hypothesis that the sun is electrical in nature and absolutely not powered by thermonuclear fusion. The sun tells the hours and days, the moon tells the weeks and the months, or the months, if you will, and the stars tell the years. We live, it seems, inside of a divinely designed and intelligently designed clock. Everything in the sky moves in perfect patterns over us. Always have, always will. That's what we learned when we were researching for the Mechanical Realm documentary. The Antikythera mechanism perfectly replicates everything we see in the sky over us. Everything in the sky, the sun, the moon, the planets, which are called wandering stars, and the fixed stars, the constellations, all move over the surface of our flat and stationary Earth in perfect patterns, cycles, seasons. Go to themechanicalrealm.com and check out the new documentary, learn about the Antikythera mechanism and the history of the Greeks, the Sumerians, the Babylonians, who had the knowledge that the Earth is flat and stationary. This belief, this claim, this false claim that people 2,000 years ago knew the Earth was a ball is wrong. It's false. It's a lie. Everyone 2,000 years ago knew the Earth is flat and stationary, and everything in the sky moves in perfect patterns or cycles over us. Have a good day. God bless.